So say honye adententin bia ana na mfo bia frɛ o mo esre wo.
Oh, Dabi. Me de obi antumi nsre me mom. Say we NDC ni say we
dance but we can say we are winning na mo winning.
No, if you won, so only me position on this. Say as in say MPP winning and news. Obi na kan say nipa kakramaya na news.
You see, no na nipa bebre ni mo amoka sa asem no nya adwen no because this is a seat at 2012 NDC na win 2016 MPP na win here.
Okay, mami.
And you can
explain BB.
Koso
MPP are winning sa seats no more than NDC. Mejitum. But the American say nipa na onu oteso no.
Me kata ma yet free me na sen no no.
So you are checking 50-50.
Yes.
But say omo 50% no. E na ehun ko ba asem. Ehun ko ba asem no nipa na oteso na aka afia ebe endi no. Onu asan by. Then they see amfana makeke. They knew said the guy is strong. One. Number two, Usha 2020 election results now. It didn't change much this time. Not just they call people like Omutu Obama in 2020. But to me mobilize it Omutu Obama. Yeah. Mekan before the election said to me is no news. Then I make no Kramai nipa. What is news about it? Now you see nipa ka Kramai and so he was on the seat. Yeah, say kwanya offer so di bedi akonwa no enye papa. Na ye can say yen san koto abane bio because time na or di two mu a fill form so obetus obetena sa akonwa no so a yen to ne so aba no na on di now say na ye ni wi ana meboa. That is the reason. It is a nipa na sa aba na sa 17,000 na to aba man no na no omo na to man no 3 years later. To me is no news. Sanka or move from 17,000 no Haiti be 20,000 that. News say oh why improve pa but 200 and something people now be can. To me is no news. What it meant is that the MPP couldn't bring the number that we brought earlier because the end so election there wow to me pull nipa out more beto ma no na win apa. That's why MPP always apathy. In 2008, it was apathy that made us go into opposition. When the NDC in 2016, now Nipa no sorry, G boom beto ye for straight. No problem. To me, as enough, yes, we should have done better. Postmortem and Grovo, yeah, or more pie, yeah, course, was enough. Yeah, come once and yeah, can be. Me, I didn't go to a sin off throughout the period. But someone Crawford can in Yamano. MPP for young fancy. Let's learn from it. Intina nano mi bisa say there are two platforms, baby. So who is managing our 2024 agenda? As I say, yeah, party for no. The party executives. We are called as enough. No. Did we go with a plan? To say the year can say
no plan be any
OBC NDC for the propaganda buyer. It meant to say, as someone make a choice, NDC for Nishia Womunkro for Mahama is meeting them on daily basis. Who call him ne? Nadia now the buyer. He's meeting them on daily basis. Where did the LGBTQ thing came from? You think say Agwawe or Korezi or Honom? Oman planning.
It was a planting.
Oman prepare. Or Koho. Then I make a say. The ya woman say and the MPP ni beba bejina wa be ka kire me Kwame Adade MPP ni say NDC in opposition etumi abeche niama out I mean can say they outperformed the MPP in power. That on that Mitia Abuapapu, he was raising some of these issues and I make can say massa what are you telling me? Maybe issue ni say NDC ma 1 city we should be able to give 2 cities.
Niama mienu na atodwa en manfo di hon komo de di kan kwan NDC fa so nya niama ko che ye wasen north in numbers ebi motorbikes ebi
Wellington boots kind machines the things that people need omo ahwe farming community je be ye ne day.
Yes na niama no mienu ba ko de eno de mimi ni mpefe sika ye de mo se mo fa nko constituency nko dua ndua no o ma mfa nko ya ji obi ade ya nyokura nye 50,000 ya ji obi ade 50,000 NS no enya ade a opa omo en launch probe into it na ye musa se MP we enua na ye dua no ba ha so obedua ndua no ya ji obi ade eno wo mo de kom eno pa ho a na yati na yeti almost no kre ene se wo mo san so e di wo mo sika e common fund e kosi awo agi volunteer boot ne niema na eba na chese yatua na e di ama nipa no eno so wo de kokoye campaign ti e MPP for na mote aban so no amu bi no mbo kwa ma ndi se go and win o ti ana kaza kwa ansa
ava
Ernest Adade
ze o kan asem no na meti ho na me hwe
o kaza kwa me ayawi
empie 9 these are our 6th year 7th year empie 9 and now kaya ye betena ha empie miensa ni ye betena ha kan say MMDC is be kan say ono ya mfa na adwuma mu say onbeye MPP agenda
pepe
meboa ya enye table ya ho ye to so mienu time owura kanate for me formal lecture assembly by say o man penny say man mfa MPP for it became a big issue MPP for kan ho asem ya nye hunhute yani aye signing the ordinance ni sasha krata asema NDC for nya sika kototo ni ama we ediko asin offer or ye MPP ni MPP ni anana danko akufo-addo na mampeni aman akonwa akotena so mi Kwame Adade me ka ho na ye campaign ma party no e ma party ni wini ya ye de ne kotena ho. What is news about this? To me it's the same old story. Was it last week? Minim said them hana mekana. I'm said last week. I said it somewhere guys say yani aye ti ho sesi ya MPP e bia bread they are fatigued. I'm said them
yeah.
There are ministers wa bre obi the person yana asasi so no wanya wie ma minje monja mo asem wa bre wa ye adwuma no mfie nsia e ko mfie wa bre yanso ya say ye new game to mean say obi a ye de ese so ye enti so no oga MPP ni assign ama NDC ni etumi anya sika akoto Wellington boot akoche na wo MPP ni no unso awove mema asem ni ni wo MPP ni no unso ko sign de wo de akoto Wellington boot ni bi kwa ngenye what are you talking about? Me yes congregation director man let me hit that
memo akasa asem sika no ayede am o se omfa nko constituency na kwala bi per scholarship e de aboa no e bi eye for health and
education common fund in the not share
meba no omfa ko nyine de no fa nko asen of
amfa na say what na ho dem bia me can say look ye cultural exam emra wo ho ye mbo apo ubo apo a ye bechiw ye chiwa ye be yiwadi university bia obi anim sa so obo apo no na ya nche no obi agi double salary for how many years odnam ho free wa bo apo wanya sika ya nche no wa koto Wellington boot no the wa usika na koto Wellington boot no ko che ya wa wini abato no no asan ba be gina wa ka cha say masa this is the decision in 2024 I mean any adwin because asuban we na ye dey come into 2024 masa ye njai preku me is the point
me am family dey anko no ana ne wo san ma no ma wo de ko ya na nkan se wo san ma no no de ko no me am family anko because me say we say come in constituency no me mum na afin say
ofa wo ye MP ana wo ye MP nipa na wo di wo ho asi na nan mu no onye MP is there no remedy for this na me ma wo example say no me sense so bi on say double salary buy ye no na nya MPP ya mbeje abanwa na ntena so anya ye ne wo power so what are you talking about?
Now, cancer communication director say.
Because yes, communication director saying the propaganda and
I know they say what kind of joy.
MPP
was purely lies.
Or the propaganda and BT now or not to meet now them planning who say microphone no cry me call na me call say MPP for nso parliament. No mo penipa ba akwa so mu number no so no mu di akwa akopase LGBTQ sabi prejudice am fancha me eye wo me ne wo ayete hey how are we going to believe that? But he was going into a more rural community into NDC near planning e ba ne say na all the rural communities near NDC for majority mamingana sa anva Majority of the rural community, omu call Krobo, the Krobo land, you know, historically, omu so no money growth for money achieve for any be a problem. So when NDC was established in 1992, omu call hoko kachre say money achieve for no problem was asase. Se move to my MPP na MPP be di ade na ye omu win seat na ye betu mu afu mu asase so the whole of that area became NDC. And on and on and on and on. Are you telling me say inti yen kwan ye kwa sorry? Anti to be say enso mfa story ma. Na wan fa nko na obi di ko na ato aba na. Na chechire man ya di atro ni kontompo na chechire man. Men kan sa. Ya me kan say. Ye say uni uni be na na tabu baby. Uni obi a oye nkontompo ni enam a. Uda owo kwan bi o ka no. We know the NDC thrives on propaganda. In fact, when they were established, the NDC position back one, your friend of propaganda secretary, propaganda yentra eseno kure, entrono anano kure no na free who now the be at the time who. And the NDC had done that one perfectly over the years. I am not expecting that from my communication director. They're me expecting he said, yes, you lose. Why did we lose? Yes, they brought up propaganda. Madam Fubide Bioka from 2008, na Michelle Sabrantian. Or MPP for the Munya who are the crowd. Now, Brantian say, NDC for Boko Dunu Beden or Mudia Swao. Now, Ube Priya, Ube Ye, na back for the whole train. Until a Boko do, your Boko do you, Ube Tete, where we not do for the whole train. What Tete, when you bound, so now we lose. We have faced it for years. Why do you come and tell me today? Many Chrome Hana Fifi Quete Numkofa list by say, Sa list where your MPP for Sika a good prudential bank. Sika go on who call AFDB a bini Sika or Matro. It was done by the same Fifi Kwete who is General Secretary now. Ana me wa fi start bi Emma na po de ne court Mr. Chopa be monum ne ade. First lady Okabi fa no na enye no kre. Are you expecting say won hwe animu say nkasa na ma na betumi ama aba form? You are working with obi a onka no kre. Nti asem bia futu obi o de be ma won you take it with a pinch of salt. Ana me wa. So you don't come and tell me NDC akofa propaganda. I say wa be ka cha me say sikani we there ni shoes do so pa. Na sikani there shoe no re. Ana me boa. Ana broni ba won tade. Na tade na nya broni no ye. That's how we say it. Propaganda is equal to NDC and NDC is equal to propaganda. So why do you wait? Ya odi atrone ni awoje die no. Bo balance ne saying. I have always said it. We have 60% of our population now. Sebi omu sheda enko school biasa enti diote ate sem no de asem nti ukọ kurase na amrante te biase na ye to damia ye say Kwame Adade bi akọ wi ade okọ ade ya obi ambisa ye see Kwame Adade chale ye see amofa wo skapa kurase in those areas that's what moves ye see papa bi won kra ye friend amofa na ya amofa no ye see ni sika ti se bro e cut say wildfire until boy ya amofa ye see ya amofa sika ni onim no onim ohun ni hwe but you see move in those communities. So you see MPP for penipa ba ho asoso no mo amagana ha no ma akoda. I heard Kwekubuahin on Asempa repeat this thing consistently. Eye no kre say enunti na ye kope asin no seat the Agyapong MPP, but they packaged it and presented it. And I mean, can say, did you go there with a plan or you went there to do fanfare? Maybe news are in some matitino. We have to go and learn from it. I am surprised, say in 2023 we are having a mammoth rally. The money to organize that rally. If anybody told me, say MPP have organized the mammoth rally, what was it seeking to achieve? When at Mills opened our eyes in 2008 when we were doing rally, Atamils was doing door to door, man to man. Well, I was one of the people who was laughing at President Mills, that time candidate Mills. He won the election 1 year rally, mammoth, and he won. And we learned it. I think we have learned, but we are forgetting our roots. Because subsequently, we weren't concentrating on rallies again. We were also doing our man to man. whatever the fallouts were there, as for me, I have accepted it. I said there was nothing extraordinary there. Whatever will happen has happened. The man has been given the opportunity to finish his term. The term now, Oba baby, you know, Wakoka Chenkrofone say, Yaman of Quine, Amana, Juma, Intina 1 year she woho. So we went and did AstroTurf. We were surfacing their roads. Yamawam asphalt. Yaesi. Still, the people had confidence in him. Let us prove to the people, say, and ya ubi ne ha ntina went to me anya she. Ebia papa na went to me anya nejuma. 2024 is just around the corner. So me, that kind of analysis we are doing is not helping. The kind of analysis coming up from the MPP is not helping. Somebody should be sitting behind the board, in the boardroom behind the table now, and then after getting all these things, he gives us the way forward. What next? Because by-election can come tomorrow. Seven previous and can say brasa, but MPP betime free. Obia betime free anytime. What are we going to do? But after Kumewu, I said Kumewu was no news. If NDC won Kumewu, it would have been big news. Yes, it would have been big news. But if we took our seat and they took their seat, to me it's no news. It's no news. I wasn't expecting us to easily win the seat, even though I hoped we won. But it wasn't going to be on a silver platter, especially when NDC decided to bring the man back. And the message was that, that message went down. So the people who will naturally vote for MPP voted for MPP. The people who naturally voted for the man voted for him again. The difference was 249 or so. I don't see it to be anything extraordinary.
That is the difference.
That is appreciation. This is appreciation. No, it was about 200 and something, less than 300 votes. Why don't we go and work? Those are the things I want to target. 2,000 plus people did not go to vote for the MPP again. What happened? That we have to find out and act on it. But as to whether they sent propaganda, I'm a fabo. Now, what prevented me from going to do apo? Media me say me a Christo ni intima. Media me pay me once and me pese ya chimi a yebe yimedi. Enti se say ano me ma kosuya de metumi atro no ma trauma failing. Do
you think say opinion no na sema e wo court no as I buy discontinue now awie doma hene
yeah me tie no pay me ban
say buying discontinuing offense.
I listened to all.
Okay.
What is his position? I didn't get it clear from what he said.
Oye
penny na onunso o chere na adwen. Eninim die mu no esesa nka ban e discontinue because asim for akasa. Me say wakobo kro no ukrom for say kro no akwari Adade aboy yenja no. Ana me boa. Mimi krom for na e kasa. Nti yenja me na ba ne say na Adamu secondary yenja no yam fan chen because we there the by-election came on and then he had won again. This one rather should encourage us to continue and get to finality, and then it becomes an issue here. Okay, me a dual citizen, now me put it in my application, I can apply. The moment I put in my final year or university, mature exams me certificates any university awarding me degree no because degrees are awarded. The certificate of denunciation must be signed and given to you before you can call yourself that you are no longer a citizen of Canada. Yeah.
Say
that time of the application ne kono. Approve you know funny Canadian passport no the 2 pound nobody can stop you.
O tie do ma hene ne nkasa no na o tie ne din. Was he speaking so hene and answer he was speaking as a politician?
I am running away from that, but you know his position. He has made.
Why are you running away from that?
He's made certain strong. I am for no me penning for me tete no ma me say penning for the money.
Ebia na oba be kan on say na ye ka propaganda ene no krasem no. You were saying say na MPP for one package your money on say we can say because MPP is different from NDC or orientation at the political party.
The two are not the same. Let me tell you, we are both running the same race. Where we are start, we are running the same race. And now instead say you know be kohane yabahan what ya for park no so. Obi an kan say jai. Nti mimi ko round mra. medru meko round abano na won twa park na half nko wie
nja ma hene na wo hwe na okasa se politician and say okasa se ohene
he spoke what he thought from where I stand. I don't want to toe any other line. Na adwene ni say aban discontinue. Me ma adwene ni say ye di mra ena ye adwuma wo man mu. We have gone to vote in a referendum in this country to go by the rule of law. And I have always said this, the tenets of the rule of law must apply to all. Untumi mfa mra ni ndimi na edru amofa so a o si ye njai. The American say eye mra no na e kasa o kasa no o kasa te say attorney general ana your mampani na e pese eye bibiti apapa no nti amampani emfra attorney general na o munjai. Ana attorney general nko file nolly prosecute na ye njai. That's his mind. But what I am also saying is that the rule of law and the tenets of the rule of law must apply to all. Nti papa ni ye MP no ye kromfo or ye MP no ye osofo or ye osofo. Ye nka say or ye MP na free say or ye MP na or ye NDC MP nti no wa ye bone a ye nja no na say or ye MPP MP nti ye nkobo na semduam. That's all I'm saying. Nti ohene na o kasa no he has exhibited his democratic right to speak and speak his mind freely. I am also exercising my democratic right to let him understand that because we have applied the same law. Yeah, the law of the your friends causing willfully causing financial loss to the state, DOB. And they drew me so I don't believe in that. Yeah, dear Mofa. So if I go to the court, na court na say there ya hwehwe ensam ni nyina mu no amofa ni for munjano na ye jano besa wo say yen court discontinue case no obi akoda mu afa ho awu the same issue obi see onote ote Adamu Zagande say monfa nchemi na we the analysis na ye onote parliament na still na o maintaining the dual citizenship. As at the time this guy was also going to parliament, now he had dual citizenship. And a question may be over and over again, he said, so for a passport within that period, no Kotoka, who will return him? What evidence would the person say? Maka say, me person may Canada nibium. Now why can't unya Canada
in that period? No, cannot the two coin.
Excellent. Who stopped him? That's the point I'm making. You know, yeah, ma'am, running and the law should take its course.
Cancer politically, we share say the sin of where I cancer pursue we were cancer buying or and
that is why I said take yourself from it. Say America Sano. I am taking myself. I said the tenets of the rule of law must apply to all. I'm repeating it 3 times. It must apply to all. Yes, see, Obia what them ha a suspect of a crime. Yeah, mbechimu na ye njami say my shaku tinti. And I said dainty. Intino, ye bani ye bechi Obia what them ha say wa ya committing crime there. We are all suspects. But onuno asim for akasa. Inti dio ye you know I aman has it made what was wrong right? If it was wrong. No. So me all I'm saying is Nana na dream nim kwaso na dream but ye ohene omamra eni enokredi endi yenim ye mamra no ndi kan mamra na ye nyina ya agi atum say be look I mean him say I can't say we are that. I was in China. Now we went into a Chinese military barracks. Na ye wura ho no nipa gina ho ati say ubeka say yasen no na si ho ubeka say statue na si ho. And we went. Then tour guide now lady no no can say Hanum no there was an issue recently. No Beckham story in and said there was a general who was assassinated and all that blah 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 blah. And this said, hey, a general. The people believed say a inside job. Wouldn't be a general and Bonia why? A microphobia GD intervene can see so. Bonia ya say papa na ya ni say ni bako school. Whole general bako school na ne ba no call school no wakodi nsem hunu na yesi teacher ni bi be punish no and na teacher another teacher catch and say hey uni makwala wo koye no ga no eh so general so and so ba. The next morning the man was shot and killed. Obi akokunu maybe someone say, hey, how can this be? Or say, no human being in China can be more powerful than the state. Not even Oman Penin can be more powerful than the state. When you are becoming more powerful, when you are traveling into I say, so, and now, on your kaka, a top Makuma Supanis, I say we are over 1.5 billion. And if you allow people to do what they like, this country will become ungovernable.
But I say, Farouk Watema, good morning, Farouk Bokodi, and he says the chieftaincy institutions needs to call Domahini to order his utterances as a chief leaves much to be desired. A chief, the MPP leadership should know the NDC we are leading with, they are evil and liars worse than the devil. Okay, that's the sound, so the text message the Abba. Okuseku, Openi Bokodi, congrats and greetings to all Medina constituency MPP supporters for their involvement in the mega walk to okay, 1st July 2023. Let us all carry on the vim which has been rekindled by the recent listening tour of the presidential aspirant, plus the good works by the government to pave way for the 2024 elections. Also, that's it. Say, text message. But who is our brand TV that from na video? Minimum Ernest election no we no. What is for can say I na pain.
Yeah, I had a few people who were not happy. The minor fallouts. People raised them, but me, I have always told people, say, it's good we made mistakes now when we are preparing than when you are in the exam room, and that will be 2024 assembly making. As enough would have taught us a few lessons. They said they're making. We might have spent so much money on a rally that was not needed. Maybe MPs are going to go forward. I heard people say, I'm projecting MP Nankasa, the candidate Nankasa, MP no. The party took over and led. Adade is going to play seriously in we electing our parliamentary candidates. Every PC I be elected biano party no emma crewmine for no any kind, unless we have any evidence say asimesi now obtain to me. I had another analysis about Mamina na oye MP and sana Jachikwesi and people mentioned say now the woman seemed to be a little popular within the space. Now certain vetoes came from above. And a mama menu a twin sign ye and yede obi foforo koye obi aye an analysis, but it has proven say analysis na nipa na de buy no ebi as a research team bi na koye research na this time we didn't get it right. Indeed, it has told us something else. Me can say all the constituencies no for air barbecue. The lessons from these ones, this is only one. But I believe this lesson is big enough for us to do some reforms based on this. So be biara oko akwa ye PC no yenja obi ano nyani campaign. Ya u campaign nako. Uko na uko hu smoothness level and wa betina se din na wa ta unua odi nkunim no nechi. Me, I belong to a constituency. I have a candidate I support. Me feel I have a reason why I support that candidate. I believe say submit me a convincing Crawford na omumbedi me candidate na echi na omube ya fine. Say me into me convince na say obi to me convince ni in Crawford ma omutuma onu ne candidate in say me so member jina ho na member city on the fence. All these things. So we should rather learn lessons from this. And the national executives are my problem.
No one should be surprised about Doma Hennes' comment. It's love for the NDC.
No, he has made I told you I want to run away from that, but he's made certain more serious statements. We crowd yourself or a new tracker, but he's made certain critical statements before. But akunya no tisune akunya kese.
Yeah.
Entino, ye de ni die be manu na ya stress ono na adwen no yen so yen ne nya adwen en de yetumika na Ghana for etie yen so no omu hu se mra na ye de ye adwuma no.
Two quick issues bonopo na yen sorry so na edi kan enne na aspirants omo ejina mode ama the New Patriotic Party no omo file omo call for vetting Professor Michael Kwe na committee no o chair no pay di ho nkomo kakra eno ewo ho ayebeka na obeka ya His Excellency the President can say rating agencies kwa omudi announce on them koye UNDP for abeka say the okan na eno ano no we are losing about 7.2 billion annually African countries based on sa ratings na ekoso no anope no so yedi ho nkomo kakra sika asem de na onimu kakra krenti no enim sa stories no so do ani ade kira yenko enim
nti me hit rating agency ni
okay
no I'll be generic about it too. Rating agencies na mfa una mfa o adwuma
David
utu eskama o
David
na o ka so mu wo kwa they are serving a certain community. What you say the investors and nyama are relying on them enti no omo hwe nyama bi na omo de etu omo anamo me de omampani kan ya na me ne ya adwen pa se time ana ye na se anwea ewo so kakra na ye say ye beto form no so omo amfa sa ratings na mat sa time no amba downgrade and immediately anka ye nya sika efri amanone e di gina ye but that downgrade is now downgraded from I think we were at B minus where they downgraded us immediately and then immediately that time now yeah pesika one am fa ye fan say busumi aso market ya mai na me be kwa am fa ha akoka chan say o am fa busumi aso me ho akire me wo ba bi nti ma me 10,000 bi na me fa nko she ba bi next month na me sika aba na me the amount ava me o yes o be ma me 10,000 na e bia focus aba say ya fa akwa we na adwuma say you ye yi na di obwa ava o be ma me scan so by the time they were declaring you know say a junk is a status na a junk no ava na sa time na ye hia sika pa di be so niamam enti no ma ye wo so pa nya kakra Emaya was so pa and it affected us. Me sa niama no so no yenso na say ye disua ade. Don't rely on them too much because if it favors them they will be for you, if it doesn't favor them they are against you. It is we dey na me growing up nyina kwesi pratina na meta 18 on this thing. He always said that the Britain Woods institutions no masa omunya wadamfo they are serving their masters. There are people who invest in those institutions. And you know, whatever they did to our economy is part of their structure to remote control all the economies around the world. So America is a good example. America's maybe their bonds would have even gone bad by now. So also and their ability to even service those debts now. And because say every or my generally nice to America.
To the GDP is almost 130. Adum. Yeah, P capsules, co-capsules, and a herbal mixture. P capsules, co-capsules, and a herbal mixture. And running in a juma kama. P capsules, co-capsules, and a herbal mixture. Yeah, PB na MWOW. Herbal mixture no ebwao a typhoid and malaria free ho. Co-capsules no bwao. Emma kuku kofo na afi P capsules no so eboa ma ye oba anase bema kai na hye no so mame pesa ndu pay bi to o mi aya ye ton nyiro nyina okwa konsa ebeka bi enche ne ye de enkomo no ba na wi Ernest Adade na no pay me no edi enkomo for 0501 556 828 0501 556 828 kope bi to na ye nura eye adwuma Food and Drugs Authority Agyapong Ernest yenko anim
yo am fanti no yenso yen starting dream kwan a ye be fa so a yenso ye be siesi
president kan say nka African continent ne betumi a yenso yen hwe na niema bi etete sa ne nka ye homom rating agencies ne ade yen hwe sika sem no ne ade that call e be adwuma
se to me adwuma be me gua ha na ye kan African peer review mechanism so be kai a akufo no ne those days I thought that thing was going to make a change. I don't know how effective it was. It happened, it worked for some countries. It didn't work for the rest. When they started, they said, let's do the OAU, yenye an African Development Bank, yenye we have been doing it. Opepano. As for policies, no names and seminar yeke Canada. Yet to me, sorry, can. But say ye be ye yakuma. Look, now no me can say Obiti se Mobutu se Bandu was a banger of Zaire. Yes, in the Dino Bonawanfa of Zaire and Kahon cry to me bo assembly. The country was looking for money to borrow from the IMF when he had $82 billion sitting in his account. Bet me about mine. In fact, bet me see some mine. No, we'll see a dying work. These are the things that is not making Africa go forward. The individuals, a few individuals are very rich. Bet me about mine and the rest of the country is poor. These are the things I feel as a country we should address. Don't wait for a rating agency. Nobody was rating Libya when Gaddafi was president. Yeah. You know why? He was self-sufficient. And he did it from Libya. One called G.O.B.B. or baby and Vambeye. The man had made himself self-sufficient. The same things now, or no papano, or the yen who's self-sufficient. It's what Dubai did. A country like elections now, the way I NDC for painting Ghana, Ghana, and Yakura. That means to say you could see no fear, to say, look at it. So even though we lost numbers, I believe, say, we didn't send them the message that they needed to hear. Okay. Maybe Pai Bonnie say, you're penning for numbers is some wide dream. I can't party in penning for me, can't buy. Or run another akufo-addo, we really Juma or Kodak or Kojina or Kwahumi GM is going on pension to go and rest. In fact, he is of age. He has attained what, let me borrow a word, we're attaining nirvana. Arriving. Yeah, whatever he wanted to be in life, he is. He has achieved. He has achieved. A lot of the people who are within his government now are going into retirement. There are 50, 65 years, there are 70 years, there are or call retirement or kotnase na wajina home. Na ya aka we chiri na.
But I say, Reverend Fofoi, good morning. I'm Janet Sapo, good morning. Ima me say Ernest ayi wasem na no. You wakoma ato oyem or sofo kwaku sika boafo. Thanks for joining us. You are saying, say, by election, no, it should be a lesson to the people. Okay, Obia, any tree already say, anytime I complain about the activities of the MPP leadership and how it is affecting the party on the grounds, you tend to have problem with me. Starting from parliamentary leadership, all of them should be brought before justice. I don't know why they. Thanks for joining us. He says, good morning, Ofamofa. A very special birthday to Hilaria Kuya Kobina, aspiring COPSA president. Kuya Moabuatin, Monkaila Jonas, inside Kerry. Please ask the NDC to tell us what exactly can their candidate Mahama use just 4 years to do. Ghanaians wants to know because candidate Mahama said it in 2015 that no government can use 4 years for anything meaningful. Okay, Monkaila so. Yeah, that's it. Say also the old text message. Mami, good morning. Bokodie. Zongo T asks government appointee on Keita Municipal Assembly. As a government appointee, I was given 4 street lights, which I fix at my own cost. I bought a pole and the cables. Okay, Omo Edasi. Master P. London, YAB per the records, there wasn't any by-election in Boko Central because it was closer to 2024 elections. Master P. London. Okay, so that's said, audio text message ever. This one is a lengthy one. Here, Mufabuache and your esteemed group. Your discussion with Dr. Domfe, that was in the morning, has a chronic development since the time of the formation of UGCC. Very lengthy one. Actually, this is uncommon. I'm saying now my history. Penny with us. Ora Kedans also UK also here does say why joining and Sans also and Felix Bell and Henkra. Happy birthday to your wife. Janet Juliet Koko Glaba ne celebrate your birthday Mama KK and Adodo no efro happy birthday to you Yankopon enka ho na onhira na bibia nso enye kamakama. Good morning to you Ben Ewakwetia for joining us once again. Me sorry so happy birthday to Gladys Ampa oba panyin a efro baby all the best Yankopon enye wadom onyame nhira na ye bebre me offer seketo oba na anu yi so 3 months me gina na nam ni nuanom aka etese ochre afi wonom a ewo UK na nayao ene nuanom bra pani na afi o sister Mavis Boaten ene sister panyi a eja wo hwe ne ba me gina omo nyina nam self ba akopɛ na ma wish you all the best nyame ma ne ahwe bia emrem years ahead of you na di wonkwa na nyina ansana wa free asasi so Yankopon enka ho. Ernest, conclude ma me na yempo.
Yeah, I'm fine. The Yaka Kosiani say we have an election for 2024. And semna nam krumuna dosu. But I believe say Ghana for obia say ahonchiraba prices of goods and services are costly. Nanso ye better chain amai ne bebre. Okay. Obia amfa enu to nitiko. De tosu mienu. Aduane no yesi niyama bo ayede anyasa betu kokrumu a ubenya ato maye mfa eno enko compare say aduane no bo eyefo na wo cost mu a unya bi na kanea no bo kanea no ye better nanso so a esumu nko ahwema sa niyama no let us rather opt for the option say somebody is there or making sure say yensa beka niyama no na yensa kana bo no wo soro kakra krampo a at least niyama no ye benya bi ato na ye yusu
Yamenka Ernest
so me da
for coming in Ede Ernest Adade maybe din Ede ya amofa bo production team Solomon Abuaji focus afi Safo wonuma aka kwesininsi na ija no nso awolidi wo mo nso mo MCR e na mase afi ni ahia na otwefofro ase e ma ore mfi se onyankopon o ma nkwa na emu o ma pomodin the choices you ebihia akra